Engine, yes. So there's two Engine books. So they
Oh,
are
cool.
again different.
Awesome.
So they're kind of I guess they're steampunk. They might be clockpunk. They might
Oh,
be
cool. Even better. That's my
they
favorite.
might oh right, okay. So they might just be fantasy books. Again, I really struggle
Yeah,
with
yeah,
those.
yeah.
But they're it's an alternative world. It's a fantasy world that not particularly magical, but kind of again a bit cyberpunk in tone, in that there's a kind of idyllic land where the hero grows up and it's all very beautiful and it's sort of agrarian and all is fine. But there's this thing called Engine, which is it's either a city or it's a machine, a single vast machine where people go and they don't come back. Um, People get chosen and they get taken there. Like one in 10 kids just gets taken there and they're never seen again.
Oh, wow.
And the hero of Engine, his friend gets taken, so he's like, "Oh, good. I mean, oh, bad, but that means I'm not going to get taken at least." And then, as you can probably imagine, he does get taken, and it's about what he finds there really. And most of the action takes place in Engine, the machine itself. It is actually a kind of hard to describe. It is a machine, but it's just a sort of city machine basically that people are just crawling in and around, and they don't really know why they're doing it, and they don't know what that bit they're working on is for, or how it connects to the other bit that's 5 miles away. But they just know that's what they have to do, really. So people are doing that, and then our hero kind of becomes part of the rebellion against that, I suppose.
That's really
So they're
well.
sort of
Once again, yeah, yeah.
yeah, hard to describe, but yeah, clock punk,
Cool.
I suppose.
I love that. I just love the covers. If I had to pick my favorite covers that you have, it would be really, really difficult. Like that was so book one, um, for this these two. It was like right there with me for Hedgewitch
Okay.
to put on my new year. But I love this line again. So if people want to check out the covers, please, please, please take a moment to do so. I love the typography and the color that you use for both sets of books too. Looks amazing with the rest of the cover. But I love the loss in the great machine, dot, dot, dot. And then the rest of that blurb is absolutely awesome. So if people, I know a lot of people ask me, like I see a lot of blurbs and I check out a lot of people research what they're doing. So I just want to pause and say that check out both blurbs for Engine. You guys will get a little bit more in-depth knowledge on how to do blurbs. So, where did that idea come from, Simon? That is so cool.
Well, again, it was another collision in my head. So it was, uh, wouldn't it be not, a sort of standard fantasy world of, would-be hero starts out with, with nothing, and um, combining that with this crazy idea of
Hmm.
a machine the size of Los Angeles, which just it's got so big and powerful that no one really knows what it's for anymore. Or
Awesome.
do they? So it was just like, oh, that would be an interesting thing to do, to combine those
Yeah,
two tropes, if you like.
that's super
The
cool.
sort of science fiction, cyberpunky stuff and the fantasy hero story.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so I just combined them to see what happened.